If I don't make these videos on the fly, man, they don't get made. So these guys, this is for you guys. So how can you guys meet a quote unquote a good woman? Well, I got bad news for all of you dudes. That starts with you. It doesn't start with anybody else. It doesn't start with her. You have to start cultivating your good first. You have to have some values. You don't just magically pick them from the sky. You actually have to go get some values. You could find those through any religion, pretty much, but you could especially find them through the Catholic Church. Keep listening, though, because I'm going to tell you guys some important things. So first, that starts with you cultivating you. Be somebody that is good. Like, you are going to attract somebody that is like you. Like, if you are a degenerate, you're going to attract a degenerate. If somehow you're a degenerate and you manage to attract somebody that's not a degenerate, your degeneracy will just come out at some point, and that marriage, whatever, will fail. It will fail. You will be a fraud. The same thing goes for the woman. If she's pretending to be good and she's not, that marriage will end. And if you're good, then, I mean, it just makes things extremely difficult. And you could find frauds out real quick. So I advise you guys to do, like, actually, it's going to be crazy to say, do an examine of conscience. Do an examine of conscience. You'll find out where you have issues, and then you can go correct those things. Take a real look at yourself, like in the mirror. Like, would you, like, in a weird way, like, that's a reflection, right? You're looking at your reflection, like your girl that you're looking for to, make a wife or whatever. Not whatever. Date with purpose, right? You're courting with purpose, like you're doing things with purpose. That reflection that you're looking at, like, would she date you? Come on. Like, take a hard look. Like, look at your entire life. You don't need to be the most successful or the most handsome, but you need to have your stuff together. You need to look like somebody that can protect a family, somebody that has good genes. Quickest way to do that is to get in shape. You don't have to be in the greatest shape. You guys can keep that belly if you need to. You just can't be gluttonous, right? Women are going to look out for that stuff. If you're gluttonous, drunk, lazy, no one wants to hang out with you. And you're going to find gluttonous, lazy reflection of you. That's what you will find. So in order to get the best girl you can get some values, get your life together, get a job where you could actually support a family. Like all these guys, like, oh, like 6 figures, this, that, like, man, you don't need any of that stuff. What you do need is to be strong, because a strong body equals a strong mind. And then in her eyes, like, you're also like a valuable partner that you can protect her. You can carry the load when things get hard. That also makes in your mind, you have like an emotional strength inside of you. The other thing too is, don't listen to women when you hear all these things of, like, I'm looking for an empathetic guy and I want him to be a good listener and, like, all this junk. That stuff, when you hear it, what they're asking for is they're asking for a female friend. Do not make yourself into a female friend. Like, you don't need to be, like, we're not built to be empathetic. We're built to solve problems and fix stuff. That's what we do. Like, we're guys. And make that clear to her as well. Like, my wife knows damn well, like, I'm not empathetic. I'm not a good listener. I just want to hear the bits that I need to hear of whatever she's got going on so I can solve those problems. Like, that's your job. Like, solve those problems, carry that weight, go. Like, that's what you do. So in order for you guys to date a good woman, like, know that everything is going to be a reflection of you. Everything. I would say don't go on any dating apps. don't go on social media. Don't do any of that. Don't message freaking girls on social media or whatever you guys are doing, any of that weird stuff and dating apps and blah, blah, blah. Like, don't do that. You got to cultivate the good in you. Then you'll be able to get somebody good because that'll be cultivated. I suggest that you always go out of your way to meet people within your social circle. So that means friends of friends and at church, right? That's going to be your best way. If your church is all bunky and it's full of a bunch of white-haired old ladies, go to a different one. Go to a different one. Go to a youth group, man. There's going to be a ton of attractive girls at a youth group. I've seen it before. If all of a sudden, like, I was younger and I could talk to myself, I'd be like, yo, go to youth group, bro. Go to youth group. Go to church youth group. Because that's going to be a real quick way. And at least you have the same shared values. Like, again, like the reflection. Like, you're sharing the same framework. You want that reflection. Because if your reflection is just drinking and smoking and partying, and that's what you guys have in common, that's what you're getting. You're going to get a drinking, smoking, partying girl. And that's not going to go anywhere unless you guys both change drastically at the same exact time. And the likelihood of that happening is real slim. So don't like expect to meet girls in bars and dating apps and stuff. Plus, like the dating app thing, think about it this way, guys. Like, if she's on dating apps, like, she already has like an impulse control problem. She probably, whatever. I've never used a dating app. I've never been on a dating app in my entire life. But I can imagine the mentality of it is consumeristic, right? Everything she's viewing products, not people. And if you're using a dating app, you end up viewing products and not people. And to start a relationship off as products and not people, again, reflection, it's not gonna go well. So take a look at you, do an examine of conscience. You know where your faults are. Take a hard look at you in the mirror. Like, look at all your faults. Start cultivating the good in your life, because as a reflection, the better you are, the better you're going to get. Like, it begins with you. So if you are a lazy dude, you're going to go get a lazy gal. And then and even if you get like a less lazy gal and you've quote unquote tricked her or whatever, it's not going to go well. You're going to be discovered and you're going to be a fraud, and then it's going to end. A lot of marriages, I think, at this point in time are in deep trouble because they were in deep trouble from the beginning. The value system is not there. The governance of a man's self, the governance of how he's going to govern his household, his wife, and his kids is not there. And you guys can't be desperate. Like, I see a ton of guys that are desperate, like, and you know their desperation stinks, because what I've seen is guys that look good on paper and might have their physique and they got their job and they could do all these things, and they're with girls that they are not paired up well, and you could see them in their marriages. I could take a look at anybody, be like, listen, you got your stuff together, you don't have your stuff together, woman, or maybe it's vice versa, but it's usually goes the opposite way for guys. And what I see is desperation. That guy compromised along the way of dating every single value he had because he was so scared of losing the girl. So don't do that, guys. Make an examine. Look at your faults. Start cultivating actual real good. You're going to reflect everything. And just relax with it, bro. Like, don't be desperate. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to take the first thing that comes my way. Because the first stuff that comes your way, for the most part, is going to be absolute garbage. It's going to be garbage. You don't want to just accept garbage. That's what you're going to get right away. And know that, like, the other thing too is think about it this way. Like you're not trying to make a sale, right? You want, like in sales, you want good business, right? You want somebody that's going to share your same values and be a good partner and blah, blah, blah. And while I don't think marriage is a partnership, it is like that. You want to have good business. You want to have a good reflection of you. And I've seen a lot of people in sales, they'll take bad business just because they need it, because they're desperate, because they don't have anything else in their pipeline. Don't be scared to lose her. Like if something's like not adding up and the value system is not there, or the beliefs are not there, like don't put yourself through that heartache. Just, you can call quits. You know why? Because you're a dude. And dudes operate on a different system. We're not getting stale. Like you could be a 35-year-old guy and easily marry a 23-year-old girl. Like that's real life. That's how it goes. So if you're good like that and everything's adding up and the job and the protection and value system, she's gonna want to marry you, man. That's 100% the case. 100% the case. So always examine yourself, look at all these things, make informed decisions, have a value system, cultivate a level of security. Don't compromise on anything. Don't be desperate. And life will be a lot easier for you. And be patient with it. You don't got a biological clock. You don't need to be emotionally intelligent with women or empathetic or such a good listener. Like when girls say that, they're just looking for another woman. And if you cultivate yourself into that, you're going to be another woman, which is not a dude. And that's like you just entered into a lesbian relationship. It's pretty weird. Just saying, dudes. So hey, if you like this video, share, subscribe, make a comment, whatever. Out.